Hello everyone. So today we'll start with a flight from EBOS to EDDL. The flight's supposed to take 44 minutes, probably 1 hour and a bit. This time we will try something differently. We will start with VFR. Then we will configure the G1000 to an IFR. We will submit the flight plan, and then we'll see how it goes. Fly with live weather. Cessna 208 caravan. Weather. I will recommend, if you need an airport charts or plates, there are two websites. One is ChartFox, and the other one is AirMate. That's more like a mobile app. For ChartFox, you will need
departure at runway 08.
And all right, so it put us. We will need to reset the flight because it put us straight here, and I would like to configure everything. So let's end. By the way, that's the Xbox Series X. All right, so let's start from EBOS. This is in Bruges or Brugge. We'll take off from runway 8, but I would like to start the parking, so I would like to start from here, departure, and to Düsseldorf in Germany, which is EDDL, and we will land on runway 5 left. That's basically, anyway, it will be our live weather. Reduce the fuel a bit. Let's fly. Okay, visibility is great. Yeah, typical Dutch weather. So, actually, it's not Dutch, it's in Belgium, but yeah. Right, so let's start with right, so
Fuel selector. Both on. Engine ignition selectors. Norm. Power lever. Idle. Prop RPM lever. Max RPM. Battery switch. On. Beacon. On. Avionics number 1 switch. On. Fuel boost. On. Starter. On. Fuel condition lever. Low idle. Starter.
We need to wait. Let's turn also this on. I don't know why the checklist is. Go to here. This reached to 40. Be a good start. Even the green over here. Okay. All right.
Off. Fuel boost. Norm. Avionics number 2 switch. On.
Takeoff. No. Check the lights. Alright, so let's start. First of all, we should set up the map here. Like this map. You can also do this, depends whatever you feel more comfortable with. And I would like to have the wind. During the flight we will set up the DME that we will know how far we are. And let's check the weather now.
Ostend Airport information Alpha 09er 00 Zulu. Flight 251 at 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 18. 2.10. Altimeter tree 0.00. ILS runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Should be
All aircraft
30.
read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Alpha. Ostend Airport information
now,
Alpha 09er 00 Zulu. Flight 251 at 19er.
Anyway, now let's set up the flight plan. So that's the flight plan for now. So we will start with the departure. Click on here and select departure. Best departure for us will be use Sky Vector if you're in the US for charts as well. That's a good thing. Need to use NIC 3S. Let's check. Right one for us. And after that, select our arrival. Arrival will be the star. It will be LMA9X. Let's search for that. LMA9X. Perfect. And it will be for 5 left. Amazing. Put that up. You can scroll this one, the bigger knob, and it's already setting up the altitude here. And we will need to find arrival. Arrival will be, oh sorry, not arrival. We need approach. Approach will be RNAV for 5 left. That's where I want. Be chart from here. Gonad. Good. The minimum. For RNAV back. It will be 480. $180. easier way. When it will reach 500 anyway, it will say, so it will warn us. So go. Then you should click on load and not activate. Activate will automatically activate it. So, yes. Now we need to check that everything is correct. This will be our seat. So from Nick, and then that will be our arrival and approach. Later on we will check. Now we can add the airways. We need, first one will be L179. We go. And we will enter from Nick. That's our departure. And we will exit this airway in DIBIR. Right. And then we will have another airway. Notice that when it blinks here, you cannot add airway, you need to go to in route. Airway. And the next one will be Z282. Airway. And we will exit on LMA. Then this is where we'll start the approach, as you can see. Good, so let's do collapse airways, which will look a bit better. Good. And now we are ready with our flight plan. Now, let's go here and submit the flight plan. So IFR clearance for instrument flight plan. I hope it will work.
Ground Cessna Charlie Delta Lima ready to copy IFR clearance to Dusseldorf.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima is cleared to Dusseldorf Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.0 squawk 3342.
So then we go here, change the squawk to 33.
Ground Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, I didn't copy that. Say again, please.
Cessna Charlie Delta
And we
Lima
change
is
to
cleared to
altitude.
Dusseldorf Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.0 squawk 3342.
They would like us
Cessna
to...
Charlie Delta Lima cleared to Dusseldorf Airport as filed.
Now we
Takeoff
will
runway 26 climb
put
and
the highway
maintain
heading
8,000
here.
feet.
1 second, let me
Departure
check
on
the chart.
125.0 squawk 3342.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima rateback is correct. Contact ground on 121.908 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Okay, so I plan to take off on runway 08, but they changed it for us. So let's. So now I'm working with Chart Fox, and I click feed runway 26, and from there departure, or we can still use the same. Yeah, right. We can still use the same. So 8,000 feet. Let's change here to 8,000. And we click on flight level. Then we set up the climb speed that we want, that the Best one is 90. It's around 104 to be honest. It says here 95. 104 with the Cessna Caravan. Okay. 104, and then the runway heading was 26. So then we click on heading, then you will see it will change here to heading and flight level with altitude. So we are almost good to go. Here you can see it's supposed to be on that, and then it will check our GPS, which will be here. Later on we will check under other legs. Image. Alright. Now we will need to taxi here. Alright. So let's continue with the checklist.
Parking brake. Set. Strobe.
Also do that. Not complete like the checklist, but it is nice.
On. Parking brake. Release.
I think that's all the checklist for the Cessna Caravan. Now we can ask.
Ground Cessna
Taxi.
Charlie Delta Lima with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima taxi to an halt short of runway 26 by a taxiway Kilo 7, Kilo 6, Kilo 5, Kilo 4, Kilo 3 Alpha cross runway 26 Mike cross runway 26 Lima 1 Lima Lima 2. Contact tower on 118.18 when ready.
In the real world, you will need to write all of that, so let's
Taxiing hold
acknowledge
short
that.
runway 26 using taxiway Kilo 7, Kilo 6, Kilo 5, Kilo 4, Kilo 3 Alpha cross runway 26 Mike cross
short.
runway 26 Lima 1
Here.
Lima Lima 2 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Are ready. So here let's activate the assistance for the taxi, just to be on the safe side. Oops. Navigation, taxi, on. See, it's there. Right. Guy standing here for no reason. Now we'll check the chart. If it's accurate to the real life chart. Wanted us to go. K7, then K6, K5. It's basically all of that. It's just a straight line because they want us to take off not from runway 8. We can also change this here in the flight plan. Here it's 8, so let's try to go with flight plan to the departure. Choose the probably need to change it, so I'll do it on the go. I hope I will make it. It's runway 26, and there is EOA 6M. A6. There we go. Here runway 26. Then, if it happens, we just go here and we click menu and then active leg. And then it will fix everything. So, is there? Oh, that's not good. You should always focus and look where you go. Alright. We configured this. Out a bit. Will be a bit different if there is something else. We NIC 3M. Let's try the NIC 3 departure. Yeah, this will be better for us because the NIC is the one that we need to end up with, and this will bring us to the airway, so this will be better. Activate the lane. That will be 1.26. Yes, this will be exactly. Here, this is a no-fly zone, as you can see. Then we go through here. Amazing, that's exactly what we need. What I like they did with the upgrade of the G1000 0.3 is when you go to flight plan, it takes the same zoom level and it keeps it here, so it's not cutting off the map, I think. All right. Configured. I think what I will do, I will click the nav instead of heading, because we have a no flight zone as soon as we take off, even though the flight controller told us. Here you see on the right, runway 2608. When you see this line on the floor, you need to stop. Straight line to. If the line is continuous line towards you, you need to stop and to wait for a clearance. So now we can change to tower.
Tower Cessna Charlie Delta Lima ready for departure runway 26 IFR to Dusseldorf.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima
exactly,
altimeter tree
but yeah.
0.00 wind 251 at 19er. Cleared for takeoff runway 26.
Oh, yeah, good.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Basically, we're here to get a little bit more runway. Flying with Xbox Series X and joystick of Hodes, throttle as well. Flaps 1, and let's go. And rotate. As soon as we clear the runway, we will need to make a turn above the runway. I want to enter to this no-fly zone. You can see it in this small map here. Basically, I will engage the autopilot right now.
Delta Lima contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
125.0 for Cessna
Brussels
Charlie Delta
Center.
Lima. Brussels Center Cessna Charlie Delta Lima is at 1,100 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima Brussels Center altimeter tree 0.00 continue as planned.
Let's see what we have. We're in the departure in the seed, so it's nice that it's mentioning it here. We're climbing to 8,000. That's a flight level of 104. We're on GPS, which is good for us. That's the flight plan. We will go here. Then in the end, let's see if they fixed it. If we click it, we're supposed to have a small cursor here that we can navigate, but it's okay. It's good enough. Go here to COA, and then we'll end up in NIC. Will be our entrance to our basically to our airway. Yeah. Let's configure this a bit. Everything seems to be good. Visibility is not the best now, but probably we will climb more. Looks like Dutch weather. They did with the clouds is amazing. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing.
United 973 contact London Center on 118.475.
Look at that.
Good day.
Retract the flaps. Basically, this will be an IFR flight, so we will look mainly on the indicators. I have other streams that we can join and check the schedule. That will be VFR flights. Usually it's the bush trips, the missions themselves. Take it leg by leg, let's say. Then, yeah, basically I'm starting to work on a new series as well. of VFR around the world, which is supposed to be also nice. Wow, look at that. Supposed to be a short flight, around 44 minutes. I have no idea yet how I should, if we can see somehow the full ETA of the flight. Now I see that, yeah, there. Still climbing.
Contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
What I would like to do, I'd like to set up here the DME. Oh, that's a nice view. Let's set. If you click Control, I'm using also control keyboard and a mouse, but if I think it's Alt Shift and let's say 1. No, it's not that. Maybe. Anyway, so I would like to check. Let's see Düsseldorf chart, and then let's see if they have frequency. The airport. Go to EDDL. Telling you, chart Fox is amazing. It's just so nice. Let's do approach, runway 5 left, and then do ILS, and then usually we'll have here we go. So the frequency of Düsseldorf, let's put it on nav 2, so it's here. It's 115. 15. And we click here to activate it. And here you 15,000 feet. 15,000. Let's acknowledge
that. Maintain 15,000 feet. Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Flight level 104. Changing here, and we need to do 50,000. There we go. Good. Now let's see again. So we were here, and then we'll go here to DME. We will change this to nav 2. Now we can go to here, DME, and we will have the distance. I hope it's right. Yeah, it says here DUS, so it's Düsseldorf. I think we can also maybe on nav 2. Yeah. On the flight chart, the plate itself, you can see that. But since it's Xbox and I'm streaming from the app, I cannot go straight the chart. So outside a bit. Wow. Perfect. flight plan again. That's also a no flying zone. Let's see here. Yeah, but this is a low one. Top is 1000. Good to go. We're above 10,000 feet, so landing light can go off, cabin light can go on. Seat belts, I wish they would do this. Now below 4 degrees, it's alright to activate the pitot heat. The anti-ice. Good. And we will reach. 1 second, let's activate the standby. And yeah, good. When we will reach our cruising altitude, then I will want to set up the RPM to a lower one to make it more quiet and more efficient. And that doesn't really. Just a bit more, it's 052 in Düsseldorf, the runway itself, so I will set up the heading. I know it's a long way. Set it to 052, just that we will have a reference where the runway is. 052. Go. Good. Let's see what's up outside. Nice. Cloudy. Back to the instruments.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, contact the Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
Let's try to practice 119.
Brussels Center, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, say again.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, contact the Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
Going to 119.175 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima. Amsterdam Center, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima is passing 13,100 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, Amsterdam Center, altimeter 30.00, continue as planned.
Meter set up correctly. Continue as planned. Good. Now we wait. Oh, it's -3 water drop. It's good that we activate those. A little bit more and then we'll be in our cruising altitude, and then I will set up the RPM. What we have here, let's click Control 1, it's that. Control 2 is that. Control 3, it's here. Everything set up correctly. Control R, it's probably though. Oh, Control 4 will. Oh, good. Because it was always annoying when I was in this view trying to set up this. See, this handle is. I wish we could make it disappear. So Control 4 will go here. Nice. That's basically the lights. 5. Right. Transponder, I guess. This is not responding. Flaps. Mixture. Alright. 7. It's here. Alright. So that's the trim. Alright. View. Good. Alright. 7. 8. Here I think it's just the fuel. The rest is not responsive. Wait. It's the fuse. Yeah, that's it. This is my favorite one. What I like that they add as well to the G1000 0.3 is when you go to menu and map settings, then you can choose if you want heading up or north up. So you can go like that, or track up as well, north up. Also nice, but notice that when you do it here, it will always also will change it here. That's one thing. That's the radius. Yeah, that's nice as well, like that. Let's try. The engine part is still not working. Options. I think this will be added in the future. Will be added, but it will be nice if they will add it. What else we have here? That's it. That's the flight plan. We can check. So now we're almost about to finish our standard instrument departure, the seat, when we will arrive Nick in 8 minutes, and then we will go to airway L179. We'll just continue straight, basically up to Germany.
Contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
125.0 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
250.
Brussels Center, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, 15,000 feet.
Good practice though, to listen and then to do it.
Continue as planned. Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
75, it's already that.
119.175 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Let's change.
Amsterdam Center, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, 15,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, Amsterdam Center, altimeter tree 0.00, continue as planned.
Good. And let's check here the RPM. Airspeed is the same, even going higher, because when we reduce the RPM, the air, as higher as you go, the air is becoming thinner. So when you reduce the angle, it will grab the right amount. This will be now it's quieter. Good. Good. Now we wait.
Charlie Delta Lima, contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
125, it's already here, so we just acknowledge.
125.0 for Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Switch. Then
Brussels Center,
contact.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, 15,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, Brussels Center, altimeter tree 0.03, continue as planned.
That's 03.
Transavia 633, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
One niner decimal 175 for Transavia 6332.
Yeah, it's just nicer like that. Oh, you will notice when it's going from here to here, it will expand this airway. Let's see if it works. Minutes. The distance from Nick. We're making around 5 miles in 1 minute. That's what we're doing now. This circle, approximately, let's see. It's 1 minute. Will expand it. Indeed. So now everything amazing. Let's try to sit as a passenger. How it goes. So back. Yes. Right. Where we will sit. The best spot. Snow, maybe. Maybe.
562, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
Alright, I saved it. You can click on Control Alt and then a number. Then it will save your camera view. And then, so let's try to go closer to the window. I think that's nice. So then we can click on Alt, Control and 8, and then if I do Alt 1, it goes here, Alt 8 goes here.
Brussels Center modeling 8364 is at flight level 235 descending 10,000 feet. Following 8364 Brussels Center, continue as planned.
Alright. See what is happening with our flight plan. So, yeah, 15,000 feet. We're on our way on our airway. Everything's set up correctly. Outside. Basically, Düsseldorf is 76 miles. be around 15 minutes, I guess, but we'll see. I hope that the flight plan was filed correctly. Now I cannot really see. I think. Don't want to destroy anything, but if we click on one of them, it goes there. But yeah, anyway, so that's from LMA9X and all the way there. Check the altitudes. So, all right, when we will reach LMA, then it goes to IBCO, and this will be 4,000. Let's see, yeah, indeed it's 4,000 in the real charts, up to Ronad. Ronad is still Ronad. It will be the beginning of our approach with RNAV. So let's go to the approach. And in Ronad we should be 4,000, which is clear here, and then between 016 to 017. So in 017 we should be 3,000. Good. And then we should intercept the glide slope here, DIKMI, which is 8.9 miles. So I'll write it down that we will remember. 8.9 intercept. Glide slope. And this is why we set up here the DME that we will see here. Of course, we will also see it here on the top. We'll have many places. So, and then we will have a 3-degree descent and a heading of 052 to runway 5 left. Then if we miss approach, then we should climb to 4,000. So I'll write that down as well when we will set up the missed approach. 4,000. It will be to heading of 267. If you would like me to show you also the charts, I will try to figure out a way that I can share my laptop screen on the Xbox somehow. Yeah, so let's check just the waypoints here. So that was correct. To what? Wait, this one I didn't see. Let's go back. Yeah, it is there. Correct. Then we go to the 016, 017. Then we intercept in the IK. And then, yeah. Everything's set up correctly. Amazing. The only thing is, since we set up the flight plan, we started as a VFR, and then we set up and configured the flight plan through here. Then we submitted it to the air controller. So I don't know if it will know like that we approaching with LMA, because usually they say clear to LMA arrival. So we need to see how it goes, and then I will be able to figure out what is better to set up everything on the flight simulator flight plan, and then just to configure the airways, or to set up everything from here. We'll see. Anyway, Be careful to click on clear when you're here, because then it can delete some waypoints. Let's go back here. Everything is fine. Everything is perfect. Let's look outside a little bit. It's nice. What they did with the weather is just remarkable. Just amazing. Amazing. Look at that. Amazing. Let's go back to our seat. I wonder where we are now. Let's see. Already Germany. That's the Netherlands for sure. Check on Google Maps. Let's see. We are now here. Yeah, basically this river, I think it's the border
Cessna Charlie Delta
between,
Lima descent and maintain 5,000 feet.
right, we need to descend. Let's acknowledge that.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Okay, let's start the descent then. That was a short flight. 5,000 feet. Oops, sorry. 5,000. Level. And go here a little bit lower with our speed. And I would like to descend. Need to check the speeds, but I think that the right descent is around 80 knots. Keep it
Charlie Delta
around.
Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm going there. Now what we can do, instead of calculating the speed, we'll go around 500. No, not here, not here, not here. Here. So it's supposed to be around 500. Will be the best, because above that, that's something you cannot feel in the simulator. When you go above 500, so let's say 600-700, you can actually feel the descent. When you go 1,000, you feel like you're falling.
Please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm going there. See if we descend 6,000. Let's zoom in a bit here. So yeah, we're getting close. So anyway, we should keep it 600, 700.
Contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
So this already set up here. Let's acknowledge.
119.175 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Then we switch.
Amsterdam Center Cessna Charlie Delta Lima is at 14,300 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima Amsterdam Center altimeter
Go
tree
slower.
0.03. Continue as planned.
Continue as planned. So we're still not there. Now you see that change to enter. So enter the ENR. I assume it's in. I think that's the airway, because we're still, if we look at the flight plan, we're still in the airway. And then this is why it's, when it will change to term, so then we will go out from the airway to the approach. But we just descend. Let's up outside. Yeah, it is nicer here. We'll soon go into the clouds. So
Cessna
we
Charlie
will
Delta
reach.
Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
That's something that can drive me crazy, the expedite. Yeah, this is supposed to be the top of descent to go to, we're in 4,000 feet here. Assume that since we started already the descent, it's 4,000, we can start already with, to click on VNAV, which will have a path that we will see here soon. Good, so now the top of descent above us, so when we will intercept probably this top of descent, and let's see here. Yeah, so in order for us, I'll show you, I'll just scroll down a bit. In order for us to be in IBECO 4000, we should start a descent where it should, well, I'll show you, like here, top of descent, and then it will be in 3 degrees angle, and it's supposed to be 700. So we will start it in 3 minutes. It should intercept here. So let's hope for the best, and then we will also change this to 4,000 to allow the autopilot to go to 4,000. So we go here, 1,000.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Go a little bit, 800. I know it's not optimal, but what can we do? Let's imagine that that's a cargo flight. So we can try to do, try to keep it around, to ignore their traffic controller, keep it around 500, then the top of descent will get closer. Okay. Land. Just ignore the air controller.
Cessna Charlie
Air
Delta
traffic
Lima,
controller.
please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
And hopefully it will catch this glide slope here. Not glide slope, it's not yet the glide slope, but it's the V path. It will not be here, it will go forward, but as soon as we're lower than that, so do even 100 if we'll be able to ignore it. outside.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
So that's the border between the Netherlands to Germany. Try to write in Google ETUR. Let's see, where is it? This airport here. ETUR airport. Leads me to Istanbul. I guess it's not that.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
She's just killing me, so... Let's assume that we need to go to 5,000 because it's just destroying. I don't know what you should. What would you like me to do? To go to 5,000 and then to postpone the top of descent, or to go, or to descend slower and then to start the top of descent around here?
Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Yeah, alright, so to be honest, I'll just descend because she's driving me crazy, so let's expedite. Whenever we need the top of descent, we'll go there. 5,000 then.
Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Yes, I'm going there. Right. The top of descent is keep going further and further because we're descending, which makes sense because we will need to be by the flight plan. Let's see. We'll need to be 4,000 in like here. And we descend to 5,000, so anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just that she's driving me crazy, so fine.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Yes, we go. You have any airport that you would like me to fly to? With seed and stars, let me know and I'll do it in the next stream. Next IFR stream. Okay, we're below 10,000, so
Cessna Charlie
you can
Delta
go
Lima, contact
landing
Langham
lights.
Center on 118.75. Good day.
Amsterdam Center, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, say again.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, contact Langham Center on 118.75. Good day.
175.
Amsterdam Center Ryanair 3718 is at flight level 380 descending 10,000 feet. Ryanair 3718 Amsterdam Center, continue as planned.
Going to 118.75 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
And 5. Go the other way. Okay. So let's see if it works.
Langen Center Cessna Charlie Delta Lima is at 8,500 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima Langen Center altimeter tree 0.0 continue as planned. Cessna Charlie Delta
Now
Lima contact approach on 128.555. Good day.
128.555 Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
128 and a lot of 5s. 5.
Approach Cessna Charlie Delta Lima is passing 8,000 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima approach altimeter tree 0.0 continue as planned.
Didn't get the altimeter 0. Yeah, we're good then. Continue as planned. So basically from here our approach should start. Let's check. We can do it also here. It will be in front of us. Yeah, LMA, then LMA, we should start the approach. And it goes outside. Yeah, we're starting to descend.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm going there. 1,000. I don't really know how it works, but I assume I should do this. Now, let's check. A bit bumpy. Let's see what's up. So we go to 5,000. We'll be there really soon. This will probably be our top of descent somewhere here. The VNAV is on, so VPath is here. As you see, it's above us, so it's good. We will intercept it, and this is what we will need to do here. Good. Let's do this to closer range. It will be approximately a 1 minute circle. Can even do it 2 minute circle, which will be better. Yeah, but this one is the 2 minutes, so yeah, okay. Good, good. Getting there. We're starting the descent. Set up correctly. Yes, we're good. Oh, it's already turned. All right, 5,000. What happened here? So we started. Now let's turn off the cabin light. Here to 5,000. Light level 1,000.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Don't know why it stopped. It glitched a bit when we reached here. Here we need to be 4,000. So
Cessna Charlie
that's a
Delta
real
Lima,
IFR.
descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
So now we can go already to 3,000. Change this to 3,000.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, acknowledge last transmission.
Descend and
Yeah.
maintain 3,000 feet Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Okay, so top of descent is here. Let's just go to here and let's see if it will intercept the V path, which it should. Crazy, the turbulence here are insane. Just want to see if it will intercept it correctly. Let's see. Descent.
Corendon 5407, you are 19er miles east. Climb and maintain 7,000
We have
feet.
approval up to
Expect ILS
3,000
runway
and we
left
will
approach by a Domux transition. Clear to Domux.
we'll intercept the glide slope
Cessna
in
Charlie
3,000,
Delta
so
Lima, please
3,000
expedite
is a
your
good
descent
one.
3,000 feet.
We'll ignore them.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 left approach by a
Going down
Domux
here.
transition. Clear
When
to
it will
Domux.
get here, we
Corendon
will intercept it.
5407.
This will be our top of descent. This will be the bottom of descent. So here we will go to 4,000 as planned, and it will be 400. This will be the descent feet per minute. So it will be good. All the time, but yeah. Hopefully it will not freeze because the version of G1000.
Please expedite your descent 3,000 feet.
I will. So basically the G1000 0.2, every time that you will go to that it will need to recalculate the top of descent, it will go to infinite loop and it will stuck. But they fixed it in this version, and now we will try to see if it's working. See outside, it's horrible. It is. So we're good. Here we go. So now it's V path. So we go exactly like we should. We will be 4,000 here and 3,000. So we will need to wait until here that they will tell us expedite. Yeah.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 left approach by a descent transition. Clear to
It's
descent.
talking to us. ILS, which ILS? I didn't ask ILS. Select another runway for. Select another approach.
Stand by Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, roger.
Yeah, so it's not, if we set it up from here, it's not going correctly, so we will unfortunately need to do it from the simulator. So from the flight simulator flight plan, let's see RNAV. We need RNAV 5 left. That's what
Cessna
we're
Charlie
having.
Delta Lima, climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Corendon 5407, climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Climb and
No, I don't
maintain
want
7,000 feet Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
It's going all wrong. Select another approach. Want RNAV.
Climb and maintain
left.
14,000 feet, Corendon 5407. Corendon 5407, keep speed not above 220 knots.
So we need next page of approaches.
Keep speed not above 220 knots, Corendon 5407.
This is what we should have. MA. Sorry that we need to handle with it. So next time what I will do, I will make the flight plan from the flight simulator one, from the flight plan, the main one, the native one.
Expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
What 7,000? Which 7,000? Are you normal? Select another approach. RNAV. Oh no. RNAV. Oh, no 5 right. Oh. RNAV 5 left. And then next page, I need this one. Then request vector, request approach.
Cessna Charlie Delta
Okay.
Lima would like RNAV runway 5 left approach Lima Mike Alpha transition.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, you are 9 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 5 left approach via Lima Mike Alpha transition. Clear to Lima Mike Alpha.
Ready, but yeah,
Maintain
okay.
present heading and
Acknowledge.
altitude. Expect RNAV runway 5 left approach via Lima Mike Alpha transition. Cleared to Lima Mike Alpha, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Okay. Now they will stop annoying us. All right, so now, yeah. So now we'll go here. Let's. We need to be 3,000 up to the here to the interception. Okay, good. Almost there. Flight plan. 1,000 here. V path, good. Everything looks good. Oh no. How it looks from the passenger seat. Pretty rough.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
7,000. It's right. When we will go here, they will understand that. Yeah, they just swear it. Anyway.
Corendon 5407, contact Langham Center on 118.75.
Okay, so Ronan will be the start of our approach, the RNAV approach. And we need to be 4,000 there. So
118.75, Corendon 5407.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, me too. The ATC, they're insane. I didn't use VATSIM yet because I'm just, I don't know, I never thought about it. It's also the Xbox.
Expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
Yeah, well, expedite, of course. So I'm using the Xbox, and I haven't figured out yet how to go VATSIM with the Xbox. Yeah, it's maybe something I should do, because then I will not have any more the please expedite, which drives me crazy. See from the window. Yeah, it's alright. So the airport should be on our left. Alright. Everything looks good, and it's not freezing, so that's what I really like that they did, and they're also very responsive. They have a Discord
Cessna
group.
Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
I will. So they have a Discord group which is very responsive. They track all the bugs and they just fix everything. I like it so much. Make it so much more real. The G1000 NXI V0.3 edition. So I will highly recommend to try that. We're soon going to land. So as 8.9 nautical miles. 8.9 miles we will intercept in the DIKMI.
Expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
Just ignore them. And then let me open the chart. So yeah, that will be 3,000. This will be our intercept. Right. Far so good. It's not freezing. Simulator, I mean, like outside it's 10 degrees, so we can actually turn off the heating. This one I have no idea what it does. If you know, please leave me a comment. What is this thing? I will still need to figure it out. That's the windshield. That's something in the wings, I guess, for the ice. And that's yeah, that's for the pitot heat. 7,000. Of course, I'm going 7,000. So yeah, all right. Düsseldorf. I've been there a couple of times. It's a nice place. Nice. Everything is working.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
Okay. I like it when it's you will see here a small timer like 3, 2, 1 and then it's changing. We'll see it in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this small square, that's the glide slope.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
And this should be here. We should be configured with one step of the flaps to have one. Yeah, so let's see. The runway heading here, 051. It's actually 052. We will intercept here. Look outside a bit.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
Nice. Another airport.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Yeah, let's acknowledge that.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
Where is this? What town is this? What city it is? You know what's the city here? That's not Düsseldorf. How the passenger feels. We are about to land soon. So as you see here, the top of descent to 3000, which will be here. We will start descent here. And let's see. I like that they added, when we change it, it will say, so for D1000, the top of descent will be in 1 minute. Far so good. Simulator is still active and it's not stuck. No freezes anymore. Need that here. So just if we will miss the approach, so then we'll go 4,000 on a heading of 267. That's the missed approach. That will be let's click here 267.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles of 3,600 feet generic. Report them in sight.
It's our height. Where are they? Here they are.
Approach Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Cessna
Oh,
Charlie
what?
Delta Lima continue to Avico turning in following heading 025.
Yeah, of course.
Continue to Abico turning and
Instructions.
following heading
Traffic in
025
sight is
Cessna
number
Charlie
2.
Delta Lima.
Alright.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima have the generic in sight.
1,000, so I'm a little bit above. Alright, see him. See now we're landing, now it's the crucial part. So left. Started to descent already. See here.
Sunturk 1001, you are 15 miles northeast. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 left approach by Oham transition. Clear to Oham.
We can start with the flaps.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 5 left approach by Oham transition. Clear to Han Sunturk 1001.
That's the glide slope. 3,000 feet, which is good. Everything is correct. The speed here should be 84. Anyway, let's just 1,000.
Sun Turk 1001, please expedite your
Already
climb
see the
7,000
airport.
feet.
Over there. This is where we're going to land. Yeah, right. We're really close. Here we should be set up with the flaps, which is, I will put the second level of flaps. We should increase a bit the speed. Compensate for the flaps. Then we should click on glide slope, so it's the approach. See, it's the VNAV. Here we go. Glide slope. Bam. Got the glide slope. LPV. That's the approach. Good. Alright. Done with that. Done with that. Now we should just balance the speed. Or the land. Now we can land. Or the landing. Up with the, we have 2 reds, 3 whites and 1 red. Seven. Good. We got clearance to land. No. Nope. Now we'll set up the this approach. Altitude is 4,000, and we have the heading as well. Other way around. Yeah. We're good here.
Turk 1001, contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day.
A good shortcut is to click on Z when you're close, and then it will just disengage the autopilot. We're good on the glide slope.
118.75, Sun Turk 1001.
A little bit. Let's get close from here. Right. Amazing. Exactly where we need to be. bit low, so I will disengage and I will start manually landing the plane.
Approach Sun Turk 1001 is at 8,500 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Sun Turk 1001, approach altimeter tree 0.0 continue to DL 517 as planned. Sun Turk
See the airport,
1001, contact line
the runway.
118.75. Good day.
Our minimum, basically it's 480, so we're good.
One 118.75 for Sun Turk 1001.
Bit high, so there's like 3. To idle. Done. Welcome to Düsseldorf. Runway, steps up. Runway. It's here for instructions.
Ground Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, request taxi to parking.
Cessna Charlie Delta Lima, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo, cross runway 5 right Bravo Charlie.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo, cross runway 5 right Bravo Charlie, Cessna Charlie Delta Lima.
So technically, we should stop here, asking for permission to cross the runway. Let's see if it's simulating this as well. Probably. And that we're clear. Let's see. Probably there. KLM. That's a new logo for KLM. Interesting. Alright. Oh, parking brakes. I need both of them together, but I cannot. Done. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any favorite airport that you would like me to fly to next time, please let me know and I will do my best. Just keep in mind that the takeoff will be from Düsseldorf Airport. Have a great weekend.